Hello, and welcome to Time Between Times Storytelling with me, Owen and Betsan. We're doing something a little bit different today. We're going for a walk. We're going to one of the places where the tales we tell actually happened, aren't we? And we're going to enjoy ourselves. We'd like you to come along with us. Today, we are going to the Gower Peninsula, one of the most beautiful places in all the world. And we're going to Pennard Castle. Now, we've told the tale about Pennard Castle, and the link is in the description below. But there's something else that happens there on a regular basis. And I'd like to thank Helen from Gower Unearthed for bringing it to my attention, and also for her lovely video, which I will put in the link below. But join Bets and myself while we go and explore the Night Hag of Pennard Castle. And Bets, take care. Hello, and welcome to Time Between Times Storytelling with me, Owen Staten. Today we do something special. Today we explore the lovely coasts of Gower, full of myths, full of legends, full of ghosts, full of the Tylwyth Teg or the Fairy Folk, as they are known down here. So join me, my friends, as I travel the path in search of the Night Hag of Pennard Castle. Take care. Although we are at the Time Between Times, we are out there in the wild, and anything can happen. Stay with me, my friends. Stay with me. Come on, Bets. The Gower is full of these haunted, dark coves, where stories of pirates, wreckers, smugglers, and other darker things are really prevalent. This route to the castle is so beautiful, so wonderful, and somewhere everyone should explore if they can. But beware, you might just come across some of the ghosts and legends that inhabit the Gower Peninsula. Look at these caves hewn out of the rocks over millions of years. Hiding places for smugglers, ghosts. The Red Lady of Paviland, who once lived here many, many years ago, was laid to rest not far from this very place. I don't think there's anywhere with more wonder in all the world. It's in places like this where you come across those passages to another world, where the time between times truly is wafer thin, the veil between our world and the fairy world. Wow. Well, we're about to take the next step as we head towards the lands of legend. So stay with me. It's the silence that strikes you more here as we pass on to the other side. Just Betsan running in the water. Far away, a few other people gathered. It's a gorgeous place. Why don't I come here more often? It's here now, as we walk up the estuary towards the centre of, well, close to Pennard Castle, that the first glimpses of the Night Hag are seen. The estuary runs up in a small stream that turns into a river. And she has been seen rising from there at the time between times. Time when it is neither night nor day, but the sun has gone and the sky is grey. Sometimes in the aspect of an old haggard woman. Sometimes in the aspect of a beautiful maiden. Sometimes even as a mother. A lady in white has been seen walking along near the water or hovering just above it. The story of Pennard Castle I've told before. I'll put the link in the show notes below, and please take a look at that, for that is a wonderful tale. For the moment, just enjoy with me the sounds around us. The silence, the sounds of the animals, and the echoes that fall through the centuries of the tales that happened here long ago. Going back to the story of Pennard Castle, if you have watched it or know it, you will remember that the fairy folk came from the water, came from the sea in this very bay. You can imagine them walking up here, leaving but the slightest of footprints as they made their merry way towards the wedding in the castle. Here is a better view of the winding, twisting river, like a vein that leads to the heart of Wales, twisting and turning its way into the Gower, the castle on its hill. The Night Hag is often seen here, especially at the time between times. And as you know, that's my favourite time. But there's something about today where I'd rather be somewhere else. Some say she is a grotesque, ugly-looking thing. Others say she is more beautiful than anything they have ever laid eyes on. I wonder if we can see her here. Betsan is certainly looking. Sightings of the hag go right back through history, from medieval times, Tudor and Georgian, Victorian, and even last Thursday. Many people are quite shaken up by the experience. Many people find it life-changing. This is the hill where the castle stands at the top, overlooking all the land and the sea, as a guardian to the gates of Wales. We're going to walk up there now, sit amongst its ruins, take stock of what all is around us. Let's see. My favourite story is The Robbers of Pennard. It's the first one on this channel. And although it's set in the Swansea Valley, a place I love very much, it's here that it was born. The land of wreckers, the Gower Peninsula. And here we are at last, Pennard Castle. The castle doomed to a sandy grave every night because of the wrath of the Tylwyth Teg. And of course, home to the Night Hag. There is not much to see in this sand-strewn ruin, but you can feel something here. Feel the presence of something which is truly haunting. The hag is said to have made her way up from the river, gliding on the wind. Caught by the spirit of the night, she whirls through the sky before landing here in the centre of Pennard's ruins. It is said if you stay overnight here, you are doomed to death, doomed to madness, or doomed to become a poet. Three very different options there if you look upon the Night Hag. And although it is very green, there is much around to see. I would not fancy putting my tent here tonight. I wonder what she looks like. I wonder what her presence is, and I wonder where she came from. Maybe you have a few ideas. Some say she's a Gwrach al Riban, a prophet of death. There are many of those in Wales. But the walk here is enough in itself. Come and visit if you can, my friends. There are few places more beautiful in all the world than the home of the Night Hag. Pennard Castle. I wish I'd brought Richard the Ghost now. He'd have enjoyed this. Betsan certainly has. Here's the ruined gatehouse, which the fairies long ago walked in to wreak havoc upon this place. There is just a broken, mossy old wall which covers the most part. A hole down here with a view of the estuary, a very good view of the estuary, and then that, something truly wonderful. Thanks for joining me, my friends. No star.